Before we go any further, I want you to affirm with me. I am the embodiment of wealth. Let's say it again, but this time I want you to say it with confidence. I want you to say it with precision. I want you to declare and decree this over your life. I am the embodiment of wealth. Good. So, if you're new here, my name is Ty, the Manifestation Goddess. I am an energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, manifestation mentor. I help you elevate your reality, and we are embodying wealth here. We are on this lucid luxury frequency, which means we have the luxury of being here in full presence. We have the luxury of experiencing our 3D reality with presence, from awareness, from wholeness, from completeness. This is the luxury we have, and because you're here, you're also on this frequency. But let's get into the title of the video, which is I Get Paid to Exist. Let's say that again. I get paid to exist. I hope you affirm that with me the second time. But what does it mean to get paid to exist? Like seems to be like a new popular term that everyone is saying, I get paid to exist. But what does that mean? I wanted to make this video because lately I've had so much free time. Like, I'm making the most money I've ever made, and I have the most free time I've ever had. And I realized for me, that is my version of getting paid to exist. I have the luxury of just enjoying my day, waking up, having slow mornings, sipping my tea, working out, walking my daughter to school, enjoying music, lighting my incense. And then I just get paid to do all of this. That is my version of getting paid to exist. That is my version of lucid luxury. That is my version of the kingdom of heaven. Because I know for me, I love to move slow. I don't like to feel rushed. I don't like to feel like I have to be in a haste for anything. I like to enjoy every moment for what it is. And if y'all have been following my channel, y'all know this about me. I manifest from fun. I manifest from play. So for me, that is what getting paid to exist means. Like, I get to be here and speak to you beautiful gods and goddesses. I get to just do what I love every single day and share it with the people that I love. And for me, that is my version of getting paid to exist. I'm telling you all of this because I want you to think about it. When you're saying I get paid to exist, what does that mean for you? Not for everybody else. What does that truly mean for you? Because if you are working a 9 to 5 and you absolutely love what you're doing and it doesn't feel like work, that is a version of getting paid to exist. For me, getting paid to exist means I get to do whatever I want to do, whether that's a 9 to 5 or not, and I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. Like, I am basking in the energy. I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm dancing, I'm doing whatever I want every single day. That is a version of getting paid to exist. And we need to talk about this because the popular social media culture will have you comparing your life to someone else, and their version of getting paid to exist could be completely different from yours. So I want you to sit and think about that energy. What does it mean to get paid to exist? Because we know we are the embodiment of wealth here. If you're here, you know that we're on this frequency of wealth. And wealth is simply your identity. Who are you showing up as? Who are you being in the 3D? Your wealth has nothing to do with money. The money is a byproduct of who you're being. I want you to understand your wealth is your value, and you are inherently valuable because you are a child of God, because you're created in the divine image, because ye are God. So I want you to embody that, because that is your wealth. That is your value. The money is a byproduct of already knowing all of this. The money will come. I promise you, the money will come, but you need to shift your identity first. So if you are affirming and manifesting, I get paid to exist, you need to know what getting paid to exist actually look like specifically for you. When I started truly embodying my birthright, my abundance, what my God-given right, and that is the embodiment of wealth, and I started affirming I get paid to exist, I got crystal clear on what that looks like for me. That is one thing about being on this lucid luxury frequency and having the luxury of being aware. You become very aware of the experiences that you want to have. That is a luxury. And when I became very aware, like, okay, what does my daily life look like? And I realized I was already living in my pay to exist energy. I was already having my slow mornings. I was already starting my day with meditation and prayer and my time with God. For me, just being able to bask in every single moment is getting paid to exist. That is true wealth for me. Like, I don't need to rush. I don't need to subscribe to the hustle and bustle culture. Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm enjoying. And if you're enjoying what you do, like they said, if you enjoy what you do, you would never work another day in your life. I want y'all to accept that. I want y'all to, if you need to journal to truly know, you can journal your perfect day. That's what I want y'all to do. So before I got into this true flow, I journaled what my perfect day looked like. I want you to start with that, because if you realize what your perfect day is and start living that, you would feel wealthy. That is one thing when we talk about embodying wealth, being the wealthiest, healthiest version of yourself. You need to know what that looks like for you. And if you don't know what that looks like for you, you need to know how you desire to feel, because God will deliver every single time. But it's an experience that you desire to have. So you need to become crystal clear. What is the desired feeling? What is the experience that you want to have? And release the how. You don't need to know how you're going to get there. You don't need to know how your day's going to look like. You just need to know, what do you desire to experience? What do you desire to feel? And allow God to deliver that to you, because I promise you, God will not disappoint. He's going to deliver every single time. So when you're saying, I get paid to exist, what does existing mean to you? Like, are you going through your workday bored, blah, blah, blah? That's probably not existing to you. But if you are literally getting paid to exist and you enjoy what you do, you're still going through your workday, but you're doing it with a smile, you're having fun, that is getting paid to exist, because you're existing in the energy of wealth already. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you enjoy it, you are wealthy. If you enjoy it, you are getting paid to exist. So I want y'all to release what social media or whatever else someone else is telling you of what it means to get paid to exist. And I want you to get clear on what does it mean to be paid to exist for you, because it looks different from everyone else. Someone else may love rushing. Someone else may love going from one thing to another. But for me, that does not mean getting paid to exist. I love my slow days. I love my slow morning. I love to feel like I'm being present with God each and every moment and each and everything. But again, that's what that looks like for me. That is what wealth embodiment means for me. It can mean something completely different for you. So I want you to know, if you're on this frequency with me, you're on Lucid Luxury, and you're the embodiment of wealth, and you're getting paid to exist, get crystal clear on what does that mean to you. And you don't need to compare your journey to me or anyone else. What does it mean specifically for you? Because I'm in my highest timeline. I'm literally getting paid to exist because I enjoy what I do, and I do it with a passion. I do it with love, and I get the freedom to do it whenever I want. That's one thing for me. Getting paid to exist looks like time freedom. I have so much free time to do whatever I desire to do, whether it's reading a book or watching TV, going out on a random Tuesday. That is what paid to exist means to me. I just existing in my wealth. I'm existing in my energy. I'm enjoying what I do. I'm living in nirvana. I'm having fun. I'm being playful. I'm laughing. I'm dancing. Whatever it looks like for you, I want you to start doing it. And that's another thing. Once you journal it, once you figure out what your perfect day looks like, once you determine what does it mean for you to get paid to exist, what does it mean for you to be the embodiment of wealth, I want you to start living in that energy now. After the moment you wrote it down, go do something that reflects what you already journaled. Because again, the 3D is going to respond to who you're being. Don't wait for the 3D to do something for you to start doing something. You do something and allow the 3D to meet you there every single time. We are wealth here. We are on the frequency of wealth here. We are in our kingdom of heaven. Luxury is magnetized to us here. And if you haven't already, make sure you grab the 4 Pillars of Wealth The link is in the description. Make sure you grab that. And then also the money masterclass is 50% off this month. So make sure you check that out. I really want y'all to start embodying this energy because we love it here. We're wealthy here. We're abundant here. We are the passenger princess to our God self. Our God self knows exactly what we desire to experience. All we have to do is ride passenger princess, ride in the passenger seat, eat our snacks, and allow God to take us exactly where we want to go. And remember, we do not entertain what we don't want to experience. And I'm so glad you're here. Hope to have you back. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Yahweh, bye.